Hi, welcome to Tattoo Twin Tarot. As you can see, the cards are already on the deck. I was recording and got a phone call. I don't really want to start it again because the energy is very good. It's very honest. It's very clean. It's very pure. It was about what the eclipse is going to bring in, and we've covered God, this is a nightmare. Okay. The first card from the Spirit of Angels was the Eight of Air, an illusion that had been trapped. A lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action came up. Then we had the Eight of Water, a desire to move on, to search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and some emotional growth. Then we had the Two of Water, a relationship that continues to grow closer with forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. Now, I'd said the first time round that this is definitely where the eclipse and you and your healing are going to all merge together. And those of you who've been on the journey and have gone through healing have definitely reached a pinnacle point now in your life where if this divine masculine is going to come in, you better hurry up and you better come correct. If not, you're kind of fed up of being on your own and probably want to move forward with maybe a soulmate or something. And you're really seriously thinking about doing that now. And that's perfect, because at the moment when you release and you'll go with your head over your heart is the moment that alignment will really kick in for the divine masculine and pull him in. On a level that you've never seen before, because I don't think anybody who's unhealed can really ever let go, and they obsess and they worry and they pine and they check up and they do all the things that, you know, we used to do before we healed. And that's why healing's so massive, because it allows you to release those energies and bring in a new positive energy of self. So then we pulled the tarot, and the tarot cards started with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands speaks of somebody who's out there, somebody who's really gained a lot of confidence and they're starting to really shine. Somebody who's been seen by people that probably condemned them in the past, maybe spoke bad about them. But even divine masculine, there's a lot of healing that's gone on there and a lot of change that's with this. Excuse me, let me just close the door. I'm not going to stop this reading. I am going to get the message out. I'm not going to let it fail. Second card we had was the Four of Cups in reverse. So you've kind of got over this phase of feeling left out in the cold, where this love that was being offered was not quite enough. It wasn't enough for you. Okay, you can deal with the fact that it's probably not coming in. 333 karmic cycle ending. And you just had enough. And you've learned how to, the Star card, fill your own cup up. There's a lot of watery energy there. There's definitely Capricorn is the season, because that's center of the reading, which is here. So all of this, the full moon, I keep saying full moon, the eclipse has brought this change in. The Nine of Wands could be some burdens that you were carrying regarding this twin flame connection, on why it hasn't come in yet, and you're obsessing or stressing about it. And what you've done is you've put a death to that. You don't want that no more. You know how to fill your own cup up now. This is this isn't going to pull you back. Let me have the Seven of Wands. Excuse me. This message really must be powerful, because it's everything is possible that could stop it is trying. So with the Seven of Wands, somebody who's willing to protect their new walk of life, are willing to protect their energy, willing to protect anything that they believe is the way that they need to move forward to manifest the best for them in their future. And that is part of healing. That is walking away from any kind of low vibrational entities, people, situations, places, things. Cutting things and people out is an absolute easy feat for you now. Then we have the justice in reverse. Why? Because you don't feel as though justice was served. Because by now you're thinking, well, yeah, I healed, I did this, and my divine masculine hasn't come in. But what you don't see is what's going on elsewhere. So that feeling of feeling stagnated or maybe a bit resentful came out in the angel cards in the beginning. Because then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this has took a hell of a long time for you to get there, but this is a grounded energy. The fact it's coming in reverse tells me that there's some people out there who are maybe, some feminines that probably need to ground a little bit during this eclipse. Because by grounding, then this is going to give you the knowledge of the King of Wands. Somebody who knows how to passionately go after what they want. And the reason that this is happening is because you've put so much work into yourself. 555 for the change. You've put work into yourself rather than into somebody else. You've learned how to fill your own cup. You know that the burdens are going to be released, which you've cut a death situation to that. You're willing to stand up and say, yes, I am spiritual. Yes, I'm not going to put up with, just because I did it in the past doesn't mean I'm going to put up with it in the future. You know how to put the barriers up. You know how to let people go. You know how to cut situations out. Why? Because now you are this high priestess, and the high priestess always knows. She's very knowing. She might have secrets, not necessarily bad, but things that she knows that she, if it doesn't come good and correct and things don't sit right, her intuition is going to go ding, 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 ding. And this woman ain't going to take no shit off of nobody. She knows the truth, even though this is why she doesn't need to speak anything, because she already knows it. So when it comes in, she'll be able to speak on it. I started to clarify, then we got the Page of Wands for the Six of Wands. So by you glowing up here, it's giving you this newfound knowledge that you want to crave for this new passion and this information that you're passionate about yourself. There's a new passion. It might be quite immature at the moment because it's new. You're in this new phase of being healed, and you've never been healed before. So you're now starting to gather as much information passionately to move forward as you possibly can. The Four of Cups in reverse was clarified by the King of Cups. So this love that you wasn't feeling, the love that you wasn't being given, I think the eclipse has shown you that you can fill your own cup up, even if it's not coming from somebody else. You don't need to have a love from anybody else to feel that completeness, but you are ready to move forward and give this cup of love to somebody, and you really are ready to start this new beginning. Let's clarify the star. The fact that you're willing to do it by yourself means that union is going to come in, because now you're filling your own cup up, means that you won't ever put up with anybody else draining that cup. And union is what it's all about. Stability, new house, new movement. Some people could have started their own venture, moved house, put their own roots down, align themselves to this, ready for union to come in. Nine of Wands, the burdens that you're carrying, well, the Judgment is here. So the Horn of Judgment spoke to you and you felt this, and during the eclipse this is really going to show, because death was here to cut those burdens out and show you, or is going to show you how much you don't need that yet. Because why? You've got the sun coming. So the death and the sun together in the center of the reading, that tells me death, and these are timely cards. So the death is going to happen during the Capricorn season, and the sun, well, that can come out when the sun comes out. So that could be spring, that could be summertime. So the fruition of the death that you create now in this connection with yourself and with cutting out things of the past is going to bring you the sunshine in the summer months. So this is happening for you. By those of you who have just started the healing, or this may be you just realizing that you need to cut out old cycles. Those who've been on the healing for quite a while understand that this could be the union of self. Seven of Wands, protecting yourself. We had 3 that fell out. Okay, who are you protecting yourself from? Can you make that shit up? Heartbreak, any kind of devil energy, addictions, low vibrations, and the Emperor. You're now confident. You're not only confident, you know that you're never going to put up with, and you will protect your heart against any kind of third-party energy. This devil isn't going to be able to get into your brain, is not going to be able to get into your life via addictions, be it an old love who brought this 3 of Swords energy to you, who had maybe toxic ways, addictions, you wouldn't put up with that no more, and the eclipse is definitely going to take this and make you protect yourself against that. And as I seen that, we had 3 zeros on the screen. Justice. Let's clarify the justice. What's the eclipse bringing in with this justice in reverse? The 10 of Cups. Oh, absolute fucking amazing. Well done, you lot. This is going to be massive. And the King of Pentacles in reverse, that grounded energy, is this single woman who knows how to do it by herself. This is, I'm going to say 9 or 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, yeah. 9 of Pentacles, the single grounded woman who's ready to manifest, who can manifest anything, who's single, who's very much ready to is quite fertile. So there could be a new fertile beginning. This could also mean that somebody's ready to move forward in a relationship and a pregnancy could come. The King of Wands, well, there's the passion, you see, so it wouldn't be surprising. Be careful out there if you're not ready to have children, or if you have children childbearing age. I definitely feel there could be a child that come after this eclipse, especially if your divine masculine comes in, even though this could be somebody who, yeah, well, I can see union, I can see the cutting out addictions, not putting up with a third party. 1111 was on there when I said that. Okay, we have the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is yeah, because somebody is seeing you glowing, you're glowing up. You know that you've got this. You know that people are watching you. You know that your divine masculine is watching you. You know you can start any kind of passionate beginning with anybody else. You're not going to worry about the naysayers and those people who doubted you in the past. That isn't something that you're even going to worry about anymore. The Knight of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles. What have we got for the 8 of Pentacles? We've got the fucking 10 of Pentacles. So you've been growing on something and it's really going to start bringing in some abundance now. Some true growth and gain is going to come from this period of healing. The High Priestess has got the 4 of Cups here. So clarifying the High Priestess, you knew all along that this cup that you was being given and offered in the beginning of the reading was never going to be good enough. You was never going to accept that. You always knew that you was going to get more. Yeah, and here we go. The Chariot was moving forward on the Devil and the Sun energy here. Any more to clarify? And we've got one jumper. Yeah, because we have the Queen of Cups, beginning, middle, and the bottom. We have a couple. This could be 2 watery energies, or this could just be somebody that's both of you are ready to commit and give the all of love together. So you are now grounded enough to bring in this fertility. You're cutting out cycles and ending situations. The growth that you have done and the work is really going to transpire and give you massive peace of mind here. King of Wands, burdens, 3 of Cups, celebration, holiday times. So the King of Wands is what we had here. So this passion that you held might have given you a lot of sleepless nights, but it's telling me that there's going to be some parties and celebrations. And the 5 of Wands came out in reverse, which was normally arguments and stuff, so therefore it could just be a massive change. So there's going to be a change that's going to come around the holiday times. Definitely. I've been saying this for months. It hasn't really changed. But this is not about him. It's not about anything else. This is about those who've done the healing work. This is about those who have really decided to go out there, take their own life forward, move it forward, make the changes, make the necessary changes, put themselves first, put death ends into situations of friends, family, work, the notion of having to need this person. You've cut out your own toxic traits, whether that's codependency. You've healed your own broken heart. You're now confident enough to move this forward with this Emperor energy. We're going to get some love messages from the Dorian Virtue to see what's going on here, to see if there's anything that the cards can tell us what else can be coming in with this eclipse. So this is a very, very good spread for those of you. It's asking you to make an effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So if you're guided to make any moves at this moment in time, especially after the eclipse, it's going to be granted. It's something that you can do. Love yourself first. This healing is all that you needed to do. Love your felt. Sorry, I didn't show you the make the effort card. Then we have love yourself first. When you love yourself first, people will respect you. Your self-respect is going to make you more romantically attractive because you're not going to put up with this third-party energy. You've cut out your own codependency, drug issues, or whatever issues you had with this devil card, and you're confident in who you are now and you're willing to defend that. That is massively attractive, especially to the divine masculine, if that is who this is all about, engagement. So because of all of this, there's going to be an engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of communication. So when this comes in, it's there's going to be an engagement because you've done so much work, and they're telling me that it's safe for you to love. It really is safe for you to love. Open your heart, give and receive to the highest energy, because that is really what's going to manifest this connection to really push itself forward, even though this wasn't about that. This is about what you've done for you, and this is just an added bonus as to, because you've done it, what's going to happen. Okay, I'm going to leave it with those three. That's just fell out. So then we've got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and your spiritual path. So that you could have walked away from certain beliefs of your past, and your spiritual path of healing is now going to really push this love forward because you've now healed. And what's going to come after that? After you've healed? Reconciliation. No shit, Sherlock. And let your friends help you. Ask and accept support from others. So this is going to be something where it's family time. It's going to be people around you. It's a very good energy. And reconciliation is on the cards for anybody who's gone through this healing, who will not put up with this, because as you all know, twin flames come in when you're at your highest good, and the fact that you're willing to walk away and you don't want to put up with no toxins is going to really push the other side, whoever you're waiting for to come in, to really do exactly the same, because they're a mirror image of you. Your souls are shared. You're just in two different bodies that wanted to come out. Within the next few weeks it's going to happen. I told you it's going to be around the Christmas time. This is definitely in Capricorn season. This is going to start coming through. It is the perfect time now. Perfect timing is what we have. Sorry, I keep forgetting to show you. Within the few weeks, perfect timing. And there's going to be big, happy changes coming forward. Those of you who don't want to know about your divine masculine, and this isn't about them, and this is about your reading because you've decided this is about your healing, and you just want to know what the eclipse is, then I should suggest you turn off now, because I'm about to get out divine masculine cards, because I want to tell you what, if they was about to speak to you now and really open up, and what would be a few messages that they would say from their heart directly to you in word form rather than pictures and intuitive mind. Let's go in and just see what the divine masculine out there wants to say to his feminine. If you want to know, stay tuned. If not, I'll see you on the next one. So all those of you who are still here, here's your message. Here's the message from your divine masculine. Here's the messages. I'm done playing. I want stability, but I don't know how to get it. I have to be drunk to have sex with anybody. So this divine masculine is now understanding that the stableness that he wants is with you. He's telling you he loves you. I love you. I know I haven't showed the last few. There's a lot of writing on them. I'll show you in a sec. Oh, I just want to try and get it done before the children decide to come in. I became the man I swore I'd never be, and I know I'm making the same mistakes and changes need to happen. I just don't know how to do them. So the divine masculine, because you're really starting to cut it out, they understand that those changes have to be made if they want to come in, that you're not going to put up with this, and they are starting to make those changes. Why? Because you have. You've done the changes, you've made the changes. For as long as you accept the low vibrational energy, he will stay in that energy. You learnt me so much about myself without you even realising the fact that you've changed and healed, whether you're in contact or not. This means that this divine masculine really has learnt so much about himself from you. And that's because you've walked on your shadow side and you've dealt with your shadow side, which means he will do the same. So many people was negative and I just couldn't see it. So they've been staying around some dark, negative energy. I'm done resisting. I'm going to allow my heart to lead the way. So this divine masculine is definitely coming in. My choices are the reason I'm here, and I see the patterns and cycles. The fact you've cut out the patterns and cycles, said death to all of these toxins, this third-party energy, you stand in your power, is exactly what he's doing. He's mirroring you. So there you go. If that was what you wanted to hear, beautiful. If not, maybe you need to do a bit more healing. I don't know. But healing, you can never do too much. There's always shadow sides and there's always things that we need to learn. So I'm going to wish you good night, and I'm going to wish you some love and some success. And I will come back to you a bit later on and do what a female masculine in their head, heart, and what's moving forward. And the typical what I do is my 3 spread. And I will see you soon. Love and light.